lagi. Cukup mula kau dapatkan lebih buruk kaya.
Yo. Let's go.
No, 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 no.
Hey. Let's go. Cha cha cha. Let's go.
Go. Da, 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 da. Ha. You can kind of do the whole song with that lyrics and get the gist of it.
The streets. Let's go. Don't
I like this intro.
do crack.
No, 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 no.
Tupac.
Tupac. Didn't.
Why you die?
It's not your strongest one.
Okay, sorry, my bad. Welcome to another episode. Are we on?
We're on.
Believe. No.
No, 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 no.
Nosotros. I was gonna say nosotros.
Nosotros. You said no.
My bad. My bad. Welcome to another episode of the beautiful program and the immaculate program, TigerBelly.
Immaculate.
I'm your I'm your MC and DJ. Shut eye. We got we got MC Wetfoot. Yeah, we
Is
got
that me?
Yeah,
You're MC Wetfoot.
DJ Big Eye.
Big guy.
DJ Big Eye. DJ. And we got
Oh, we didn't figure that out
yeah,
yet.
we haven't figured this out. We got
Is he the manager that fucks us over?
engineer.
Oh.
He's the engineer. He's the guy that just does the knobs. So you don't have a name.
Yeah, but then
Yo, knob guy.
You don't have a knob.
George,
Name.
in the 80s, there was a DJ. His name was DJ Red Alert.
Yeah.
Because of your red glasses, you're the guy who gets to choose what gets played on a Friday night.
Oh, the power seat.
You're the power seat, dude.
Yeah,
Congratulations. But they don't do documentaries about you or
they
talk about your
did.
folklore. But
They talk
anyway-
about you in the hip hop documentary.
So
that
today,
I-
guys, I want to say I burst into
Footnotes.
tears.
Why
So I went to Chin Chin.
was I not there for it?
No.
Oh gosh, I always miss the good
You miss
stuff.
yeah. So I was at Chin Chin's eating a Chinese chicken salad.
Oh.
And I decided, you know what? I'm going to go to Peet's Coffee. It's right now. So I go to Peet's Coffee, and I order my 4 shots over ice, right here, baby. Okay? And now I'm observing the barista. And there's a girl there. She's in high school. And she's kind of looking at me. She's wearing her mask, but like looking at me fishy. Like I'm going to steal something, like Splenda. Maybe there's Splenda bandits.
You guys gonna steal that free Splenda.
Yeah. So then an Asian guy walks up to her and just pushes her and points to me. So they give me my drink, and I think they're making fun of me. So I just go, bye, like that.
Little sass.
And I kind of walk away. She goes, hey, you know my mom? And I go, who? She goes, Michelle.
Oh, I know Michelle. She knows the vintage store. at
Yes.
Silver Lake. Yes.
So when I first moved to LA, I lived in Silver Lake, and I had no money. I was so poor. I lived with this guy named Callisto, and there was a vintage clothing store upstairs. It's a mom and pop, and this young girl, dark hair, very pretty, Michelle owned it, and we used to just go. I used to go up there with Callisto, and we just hang out with her, and I just became really good friends with her and her boyfriend Rafe. And then Papa.
Took off.
Rocket ship.
Papa went, you know what I mean? Whee! You know what I mean? Into the stratosphere. And I moved out of that fucking dungeon. You know what I mean? And I went, fuck them. You know what I mean? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Bam. Rocket ship. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Hanging out with stars. Tonight show. Anyway. So
Tonight Show. Jay Leno.
long face, big chin, Anyway, so I go, wait, your dad's not Rafe, is it? She goes, yeah. And I go, let me see your face. She pulls down her face. She looks just like Michelle.
Oh.
And I just burst into tears.
Amazing.
And I just pointed and I go, whatever you need in life. I go, whatever you fucking need in life, money, help, will you let my family know? We got you. I just burst that out because I don't know what it is.
Oh, she knew you when you were struggling, my Sheldon.
Oh my God. It's not that. She liked me as a person when I was just a regular Bob. You know what I mean? And here's the deal, dude. I've changed. I feel, fuck you, man. Why? I'm not changed towards you? When you gave me the fucking the box, dude, I got so happy.
What
Thank
are
you so
those
much.
toothpicks?
You thanked
Will you
him.
explain?
So he got me these what's the company called?
Zippix.
Zip.
I was gonna. All right.
What? Sorry.
So everybody.
Wait, it's a free. I don't know.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Zippix. So guys.
We're gonna flagged.
Are we
Copy.
getting flagged?
No.
All right. So George, I quit smoking. I have 32 days of not smoking cigarettes. Give me nothing. Okay, fine. So,
That's your theme song.
that's called The Message, babe,
Oh,
by Grandmaster Flash.
there we go.
And I'm going to tell you all about the history of hip hop in a second.
Heard you're an expert.
I know a lot.
Well,
So, it's slip stuff. So,
Khalyla.
so I quit smoking, and I was taking Nicorette gum and then Lucy's and different things. And I find that Zippix, right? Because when you're smoking a cigarette, there's an oral fixation as well. And that's why I like these. And it's not a lot of milligrams, it's 2 milligrams. And the flavors are so delicious. You had a caffeine one, and what did it do for you?
Made my eyes big eye.
Yeah, that's right. Big eye.
Big eye.
Fuck yeah. So Zippix, so thank you so much for the box full of Zippix. Are those all mine?
Those are all yours, sent by the CEO or the owner of the company.
Thank you so much. And what's his name?
Mal-
Let's just make him up. No, let's just make it up. I bet you it's Toby.
I bet you it's not.
I bet you not.
Starts with an M. Let's go. Guessing game.
Matt.
Take it.
Was I right with Malcolm?
Nope.
Oh, come on. Maddox.
Math. You.
Magnus.
I've been on an email
This is-
thread
baby,
with this guy. Now it's
we could go on forever with
No,
this.
not really. There are only a few.
How about we say the
M?
name on the beat? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Marcus.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, you
it
got
works. The message, baby. The message.
You know, bro,
works.
I'm telling you right now, dude. I'm gonna tell you something right now, dude. I'm in tune with hip hop.
You are hip hop.
No, I'm not hip hop. That's rude. Okay.
Okay.
It's not rude.
Yeah, DJ Hollywood's hip hop, baby. You know what I mean? So Nas is hip hop, baby.
There we go.
Right? Jay-Z is hip hop, baby. So anyway, so I burst into tears. That happened, and I just want to let everyone know, I'm not changed, but here's my new plan. My new plan is to connect with people emotionally and to get back into make amends to people that I kind of threw aside. I want everyone to know that, you know, I was very hungry early on and I had one goal in mind and I realized it's meaningless. And it doesn't fix me and it doesn't make me a better person. It makes me a worse person. So I want to just rearrange certain things. I've talked about this before, so that's it, right? So it was good to see that girl. I forgot her name. Because I was just so, you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, good to see all of you. And I want to say I'm DJ Shut-Eye. And I honestly, I know I've been diving into the history of hip-hop.
Oh.
And
What prompted it?
because I'll tell you what prompted it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what prompted it. When I was a kid, my cousin Paul would go, "You got to listen to Roxy Music, Velvet Underground, The Clash, Sex Pistols, Talking Heads, you know, all punk rock, alternative, you know what I mean, kind of stuff." And then later he was like, "You got to listen to Metallica because they're just so technically good." And so I, would listen to Master of Puppets, Ride the Lightning, but he was very influential with films. You got to listen to watch Kurosawa films and Paris, Texas, and all these movies. And I never got that. He was like my source of what's cool, right? If I didn't have a cousin Paul and had a cousin DeMarcus or whatever, you know what I mean? And he was a black dude and he liked hip hop, I would have probably been a completely different guy.
Why is your brother so in tune and so into
Because
hip hop?
Because also when I was in high school, which is my freshman year, it was 1986. My brother got keened into the Far Side and Tribe, and that was more in the 90s, or like early 90s, I think. And he also had the only black person as a friend in my school. We had one guy, his name was Anthony, and my brother was best friends with him. And they both just liked hip hop. And because I liked De La Soul and Tribe because I would hear it from my brother, but I didn't understand it. And nor, I was more into singer-songwriters like, James Taylor with melodies and vocals and catchy choruses and stuff like that, right? I just wasn't in tune to it. I was never exposed to it. And over the years, being in, God, there's so much shame.
Why are you ashamed of it? You were just influenced by the whiteys for
Because-
so long.
And I love the whites. And you guys gave me, Joan Baez.
I love Joan Baez.
I know, but that's what you gave me. You guys gave me tap dancing. Yeah, you did. You guys gave me, you know what I mean? All the stuff. That's really good. Instruments I never even heard of, like triangle and like anything. That's you. But you guys also had all the composers like Beethoven, Mozart. Heard of them? You know what I mean? Yeah. Bach, Chopin. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But Rachmaninoff. He was white. And they're super talented. But my point is, minorities weren't given the chance, I don't think. But anyway, I don't think in England they were like, Mozart and some black servant was like, can I try? They're like, fuck, they wouldn't let him, right? So my point is that, but now, I don't know why, but when I listen to hip hop now on the radio or anywhere, Papa just starts dancing. You know what I mean? And I listen to the lyrics and I relate to it. And I like the rhymes, you know what I mean? I like the struggle, you know what I mean? And I like the streets, baby. You know what I mean? I've always been attracted to the streets, baby. I have been. In the suburbs, you just want to see graffiti for the first time.
Are you telling me you've finally earned Urban Bob?
Oh, wow.
I think so.
Officially Urban Bob.
Yeah.
I think
baby.
that we should test your knowledge. Hold on, before
Can I turn into yo, man?
you can, but only if you pass this next test.
So I have to do regular voice. Okay, all right. What's gonna make me be able to do Urban Bob? If what's the criteria? I have to get every answer right.
I would say like
Every question you get right, you can up the meter of the graph will build.
The gravel.
So don't start too high.
I won't.
Start at
No, I'm gonna
care-
start like this.
but be careful.
I'm gonna start like a white suburban kid.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
People are getting canceled left and right for black scent.
Yeah.
So just be,
Call dumbfounded. I go, yo, man, I'm in Koreatown. This is like 3 weeks ago. I go, where's the good? Because I know he's capped. If you ever want to go to Koreatown, if you want to get jjajangmyeon,
yeah.
right? Where's the best? Yo, dude. I go, yo. That's my. Can I be? I want to be DJ Jjajangmyeon. Yeah, it's better.
Dr. Jajangmyeon.
Yeah, Dr. Jjajangmyeon.
Jajang. Just say jajang.
Jjajangmyeon. So I go, yo, dog, where's the best Jjajangmyeon? He'll go, either Twin Dragon or someplace.
An Olympic, the king.
Kings. That's the best
Yeah.
Jjajangmyeon. So I go, yo, dude.
Oh,
Sorry. Yo, man. Hey, buddy.
That's gross.
Hey, Bucko.
Bucko. Yeah,
Hey, Bucko. What's up, dude? How is your today? Yeah, he was like, yo, man, it's fine. So I go, where's the best place to get clothing, my friend? And he tells me this place. I show up, it's all like,
What do you? Is he a Rastafarian? What do you do?
No, just, I'm doing this because they have like, the furry hats with the brims. That's
Like-
pink.
the Kangol hats.
No, just like, colorful, like, tracksuits and
Okay, yeah.
things
Okay.
I wouldn't wear. That
Really? You
Yeah,
wouldn't wear?
Tracksuit.
I've never. Have you ever seen me a tracksuit from top to bottom? It's always bottom or top.
But you have been bringing back velour heavily around the house. You've been wearing velour a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, let's go back to the competition. So I'm going to be.
You're Bucko until you're Urban Bob.
Okay, so how does this work? You guys have questions?
Yeah. So the first part of the challenge. Do you mind closing your eyes real quick so I can put this on screen? Thank you. So I can just hide this.
Okay, you can't do this though. Who's this?
Why not?
Why not?
Because I'm just learning.
I'll learn. We'll answer together. I'll help you if I can. I don't know all the.
I know names.
Could give him. You know what? We could
Just give me some verbal trivia.
We can give him multiple choice.
How about this?
Yeah, give me multiple choice.
I'm your ally. I can help you.
All right, but don't help me until
But I don't know.
Yeah,
you might know more than me.
Okay, so
look now.
all right, go ahead.
Okay.
But I like more specifics, like who started hip hop.
Okay, we'll see.
All
We'll
that
see
kind of
where-
stuff.
Come on, we'll
Uh-huh.
see where this goes.
Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome to Bobby's Hip Hop Challenge.
Hey guys, I'm Bucko. Brooklyn, the comfiest stuff you can ever own. Yeah. You guys, chill is in the air. Means chilling inside, dog. You can indulge all your cozy dreams with Brooklinen's home goods that puts your comfort first. Like we have comforters from them. You know, we have
Sheets,
bathroom
robes,
stuff from them. Yeah.
towels, everything.
And they're all great. They're all comfortable, and we love this product.
Also, by working directly with suppliers, Brooklinen cuts out the markups and passes those savings back to their customers, so you can get their incredible products at a reasonable cost.
I did not know that. Okie dokie. Right?
They have everything from, again, we said like the sheets, the towels, bathroom stuff, but they have silk eye masks, pillowcases, candles, to big home updates like comforting weighted blankets. You love those weighted blankets.
I love being weighted down.
So go to brooklinen.com and use the promo code TIGER for $20 off your purchase of $100 or more. That's BROOKLINEN.com and enter promo code TIGER for $20 off your purchase today. Brooklinen, the curators of comfort.
For life. Helix, if you want to sleep forever. You guys, if you want to sleep forever, get a Helix because Helix is the best bed in the market.
Also, if you're nervous about buying a mattress online, don't be.
Please
There's
don't.
so many options to choose from with Helix. You can take a quiz, and it matches you with the perfect mattress for the kind of sleeper that you are, whether it's on your belly, on your side. It also matches you with if you run hot or if you run cold. It's just the favorite mattress Bobby and I have ever slept on.
You know, I like truthisms, and I'm going to give you a truthism. We just bought another property, and we're all the beds in this new property is Helix.
Wow.
We love it. Helix has a quiz, and I love quizzes, that just takes up to 2 minutes to complete and matches your body type and sleep preference to the perfect mattress for you. Why would you buy a mattress made for someone else, huh? That's crazy. All right? With Helix, you're getting a mattress that you know will be perfect with the way you sleep.
They have soft, medium, and firm mattresses. Mattress is great for cooling you down if you sleep hot. Mattress is great for spinal alignment. Goes on and on and on. Just go to helixsleep.com/belly.
Helix was awarded the #1 best overall mattress pick of 2020 and by GQ Magazine and Wired Magazine. Ooh la la.
So if you're looking for a mattress, you take the quiz, you order the mattress that you're matched to, and the mattress comes right to your door, shipped for free.
Try it out for 100 nights, risk-free, guys.
Guys, helixsleep.com/belly. Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/belly. That's up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows at helixsleep.com/belly. All right, so the next series of photos, you're going to have to identify which rapper that is.
All right, go ahead.
So let's go.
I'm so nervous. I'm sweating on my nose. Okay, that's Shock G, Humpty Dumpty.
Wow.
Humpty Dumpty.
From Digital Underground.
Yes.
And they're from the Oakland.
Yes.
Right?
Wow.
And
giving me a lot more than I thought.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're from Oakland. And then they're also...
Who did he give rise to?
He
on
gave
stage?
rise to Tupac Shakur, they were hanging out, and Tupac gave him an opportunity to sing at one of their shows. In fact, I'm going to give you more. I got to give you more details.
You get bonus points.
So Shock G died. Shock
When
G
did he
died
die?
recently, a couple years ago.
Nope, last year.
Last year,
Say it
and he
slower,
died.
because you're saying Shang-Chi.
All right, so Shock G
Okay.
died. He lived in Tampa, Florida. Although he was from Oakland, he now resided in Tampa, Florida, right?
I don't know anything.
And I'm going to say, so Shock G, right? When Tupac, he gave him his rights, so he knew him as a kid. But when Tupac changed, because when Tupac got shot,
first time?
He got shot a bunch of times, right? He got shot, I think, 3 real times, right? But the second time he got shot was in New York, and he was going up to Biggie's studio, right? And one of Biggie's boys came down to get him, and there was just blood everywhere, right? So Tupac, in his mind, right, thought that Biggie set him up, right? Which, in my opinion, he didn't, right? It was just some random robbery. That's just my opinion. If I was between the East Coast and West Coast war that went on back then, obviously I would side with the West Coast because that's who I am. I'm G in that way. You know what I mean? And I was raised with, NWA and everything. I'm a G in that way, right?
You weren't raised with anything.
Yes, don't be rude. So anyway, when Shock G, right? But when that happened, he lost touch with Tupac because it broke his heart because Tupac started changing, and there was a duality about Tupac, right? There was this. His mom was in the Black Panthers, right? So he has this protest quality. Bright man, probably one of the brightest guys, smarter than everyone in the room, one of the best lyricists in the game. But he had a duality to him. But the anger and the hostility and that side of him became more prevalent, which broke Shock G's heart, right? And then, so that's that. So
Wow. All right, next one.
I'll say
Yeah.
this. You can get bonus points if you can actually do the hook of
no, just stop.
Hook of.
Humpty.
Humpty dance.
No.
What?
Do.
Do the Humpty dance. Do the Humpty dance. I don't know what the song is. Don't make me sing. But like, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Next one.
So no, wait. Bucko changes.
What happened to my?
What's up, man? Bucko's
Okay.
changing a little bit. So,
Okay.
all right, I get to change a little bit, man. What's up?
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay, hold on.
I'm Buck Light now, man.
Hold on, my thing just.
You said I can.
Okay.
Did you say? Okay.
Who is this, Bobby?
Okay, that's the Notorious B.I.G. Is that not?
I'll give you one more shot. Stay West
must have
Coast. Stay West Coast. It was a tricky photo.
Yeah, it was a tricky photo. Can you choose a better photo?
No,
That is-
but this is the album cover of the song.
Is that E30?
Go 10 more points north.
10 more points, babe.
What? E40?
Let's go, baby.
No.
That's
All right, first of all, fuck you, because that's a terrible photo. But
That
does
looks
that look like Biggie?
That's
He
the,
looks like a cross between Nas and Biggie there.
That's E40.
but
He's
that's
from
the album
Oakland.
cover.
He's from Oakland as well, E40, right? And his style was very bizarre.
Very
No,
bizarre.
You know,
yeah.
it was different.
Very fast.
Very fast. The first three
You
albums.
want some bars?
No, the first three albums.
I got
The
some.
first three albums he put out didn't get any traction.
Yeah.
It's in his fourth album that hit.
Okay, finish the sentence.
I don't know any of the music because I'm just literally reading about this shit.
Hipper than a
Hippopotamus.
huh.
Kinda like
Get up in your head like a.
Hippopotamus.
Yo, this is kind of fire.
yeah. Yes.
Neurologist.
Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus. All right, go ahead.
All right. Here's the next one.
Wait,
Anyway,
MC Light.
I was hoping you wasn't gonna say that. What do you know about her though? That was my bad.
Yo, what's up?
her name is right there.
I know
Yeah,
Khalyla. Whereas he
yeah.
almost didn't see that until you said something.
Yeah. No, your name is up there.
He didn't know.
He says.
Why would you put a photo with the fucking name on there?
He didn't even see it. That's
Okay,
what I'm
good.
saying.
But he does know.
Yeah, I know MC Light. Of course.
Awesome.
Yeah, go ahead. Next picture.
Okay.
Suge.
Wow. Okay.
That's Suge Knight. Can I tell more?
Yeah.
Please do.
All right, so that's Suge Knight. He's the owner of Death Row Records. He's the one that, I mean, obviously Snoop, Dre was a part of his label, but Snoop goes to him and goes, yo, man, I'll just do a regular voice. He goes, hey, man, I'll go back to Bucko.
That's what
I don't want to get
it sounds
a
like.
hey, man, Snoop here.
Perfect impression.
Right, and he goes, can you bail out Tupac and then sign him to death row? Right, so Suge bailed him out and signed him, and also Suge Knight was also a record label owner who was closely affiliated with the Crips, and it was way too close because when people are around you are all real gang members, there was just a kind of find it to be cool because it's like scary, you know what I mean? And also if you're gonna rap about gangster rap, and it makes it more authentic. But I don't know if he's a great guy. I don't know him personally. I don't know if he's the greatest guy, but that's just my
I don't know if he's yeah.
Okay. Next.
yeah. Do I get to go deeper because I feel like I'm answering some shit?
You are.
can
Come
go.
on. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
I think you should start a podcast.
Yeah, what's up?
The history of hip hop
It's like a little Matthew McConaughey.
All right, yeah.
with Urban Bob.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
All right, next one.
This young
This
version.
one's a good one.
Yeah, that is fuck.
Okay, I have it.
I know
I'm
him
your
too.
ally.
I know him too.
Give him a second. Let's see if he can get the.
Is it 12? KC12.
Oh, you're close,
yeah.
man.
KC K 12 KR
S.
KRS
One.
KRS1. I knew it was. I knew it was. No, but when I say KC-12, I knew it was.
That's his brother.
That was his brother, cousin, his second cousin is KC-12. I personally knew KC-11, but no, he is. So check out him. Kind of just. So he.
How was he discovered?
He wasn't. Oh yeah. So what he did was, I forgot who the guy was. I don't know the name, but there was he went to this club, right? I forget what the club was called, but he knew that if they played his record on the club, that they would play it on the radio the next day. And he just kind of bombarded this guy. And because he was rejected by all the labels and stuff like that, he couldn't get his shit going. But then once that happened, that's vaguely, is that enough? Or I don't know much. Let's move on. Let's move on.
But you got it right.
Thank
That was
you.
a good one.
I don't. Well, you help me.
He has a good song too.
Go ahead.
It's not
Next one.
the Police. All right, here we go. It's way before my time.
Think 80s, babe.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't know.
New York.
I know. New York. Obviously, look at the fucking building in the back.
I'm like San Diego.
Yeah.
Cancun.
That's not La Jolla. I don't know.
Wait, think about it somewhere. You know.
I know. I just can't tell by the glasses and stuff.
Give him a number. Just give him a number.
Okay, 3 words to the name, and all the first letters are the same. All the first letter of each word is the same.
Can you give me the letter? Just give me the letter.
Give him.
F.
5, Fab 5, Freddy.
Let's go. Change that voice.
Yeah.
Do the same thing.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up, dog?
All right.
Oh, we know this one.
Yeah, that's no.
Yes.
Yes.
That's not.
Easy.
There we go. Here we go.
Grandmaster Flash.
Yes.
All right, is
You're
that enough?
killing this.
enough.
You don't even need me.
Yeah.
Okay. Any information? Okay, here we go. Everybody said this.
Digital underground.
Yeah.
Yep. And then last one. This is pre-surgery.
That's Lil' Kim.
Yeah.
There we go. She looks so different now. Have you seen?
Now, let me tell you about Lil' Kim, though. I can tell you about Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim was, which is a street kid who just was living around where Biggie was living. And even when Biggie wasn't who he was, I don't even think he was even doing rhymes at that point. He would just, even as a younger kid, he would put Lil' Kim in a headlock and call her Little One, you know what I mean, and just around town. And she just hung out a lot with Queen. She was after Queen Latifah and Money Love and stuff like that, but Money Love.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when they gave her the chance, and then P. Diddy was a what the fuck, you know what I mean? Because what P. Diddy said was, when he first heard her, he goes, "Oh, she raps just like Biggie, but also harder and harsher," right? It's like, and also at the time, what else? Because even if you see her perform live, Lil' Kim,
Yeah.
if you see the audience, they're all male, like a lot of males, and you can tell them they just didn't want to give it up, but she kept committing to it. And that's what I love about her. And then once her first album came out, it was over. She was a household name.
I'm serious about you starting a podcast called The History of Hip Hop with Urban Bob, and you're sort of like the middle person. Like, it's you explaining the history of hip hop with fresh eyes, because you didn't discover this until you're 50.
Until now.
Until
last week.
Yeah, and I feel like you're a new man
No,
because of it.
but let me say this, though. I'm not dumb. You know what I mean? And I'm not mentally challenged, right? So I knew as much hip hop as some Midwestern mother in in Ohio, right? I mean,
That should be your co-host.
yeah, I mean that was like so I know vague things like I think a Midwestern mother would know that there was a rivalry between Biggie and Tupac, right?
Yeah, of course my mom knew that.
Right. So my point is that here's how I found out about it. Years ago, I used to hang out in Venice. Okay? Mm-hmm. And I used to walk down the boardwalk and smoke cigarettes, right? Act cool. and I went to a store there, and they had all these fucking Tupac shirts, right? I knew who Tupac was. I always thought that he had a great body. Tupac, right? Did he not have a great
Did you
body?
watch any of his movies, like Poetic Justice? Or...
I refused. I still refuse. But I went, yo, man, why don't you have Biggie up there? And he goes, well, don't you know, man, right? This is back in the day, in the 90s, late 90s, right? And he schooled me on it, right? And so that's how I knew. But that I don't know the music. I don't know. Now I know California love. I know that, right? Yeah, but that's death row, baby, all day, every day. I'm West Coast for life. What's up? I am, because when and also fuck you guys, fuck all y'all,
There we go.
dog.
I like
About the halftime show at the Super Bowl. That shit was lit, dog. That shit gave me goose, dog, all over my body, bro. Dude, when that came out, bro, right? It was like, if the Super Bowl was played in Dayton, Ohio, that would make no sense. But it's in LA, and I just felt like, what a great representation of LA.
I thought the weakest part was 50 Cent for sure.
He's a little puffy too, so it was weird.
Yeah, the upside down thing was
I
weird.
think
It looked like he was struggling real hard.
Yeah, I think the upside down thing was a bad choice.
Yeah.
And I think that, I know that you guys are saying that that's what he probably chose to do.
Well, no, it was based on the music video.
I know, but I think that he showed up and some talent coordinator was like, and can I just make him gay? It's like, all right, so 50, you're going to hang up upside down like a bat, right? And 50's like, yo, I don't want to do that. I did that for the video, right? And I'm bigger
Older,
now.
and
I'm bigger and older now, and I have fucked up knees. No, I just think it's just a part of the choreography that I set up, because they're going to be Dre and Snoop's going to be up there doing their thing, hang upside down. And I'm sure he just did it. It was like, I guess.
Just happy to be here.
Right. And then once he was up there during showtime, like I think, imagine the adrenaline that happens.
Yeah.
It's like, oh God, we got to get this. The world is watching. And I'm sure he's upside down, and it's like, I'm sure he watched it afterwards, and he was just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. I didn't consider that, the shame he might have felt or embarrassment.
What'd you think?
I thought maybe he celebrated the fact that he didn't slip off those bars.
Good.
Yeah, maybe. But he didn't bother me. I thought he was, I wasn't, about a birthday party. I don't know what he's singing about. But I never knew that, but it's like, I don't care if it's your birthday.
It's my birthday party.
Yeah.
It's my birthday party.
I mean, when you're rapping about someone's birthday party, I don't give a fuck.
It's like, that's
I mean, talk about the streets. It's your birthday. You're 26. Here's a
your
present.
birthday. It's your birthday.
Your grandma's here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear about it.
Wait, do we have more questions for Urban
yeah.
Bob?
There we go.
Name 3 death row rappers.
Snoop, Dre, Tupac.
Do you have all the answers?
Yeah, I'll pull up right here.
Okay.
Am I right?
Okay. Yes, you're
Yeah,
correct.
All right.
There's actually a lot. Too.
All right, so Eazy-E.
Hold on. Name 3 members of NWA.
I was just doing it.
Yeah, I know, but you beat me.
Eazy-E, Ice Cube, Dre.
I mean, those are the main ones.
Okay, go ahead.
Name 4 members of Wu-Tang.
Oh yeah.
Old Dirty Bastard,
R.I.P.
RZA,
Uh-huh.
Method Man, Redman,
No. Method Man. You said RZA.
RZA, Method Man. Why 4? Fuck you. 3.
No, there's a lot of them is why. Wait,
There's 9 of them. I know.
something with a face. Think
Go-
George Kimmel.
Oh, I don't know.
Ghostface.
Boo.
Ghostface Killer.
Scary.
Ghostface Killer. It's Ghostface Killer.
I don't know.
And
Okay.
then
I've never heard of Ghostface.
Okay, so you didn't get the 4 members of Wu-Tang. Name 3 female rappers from the 90s.
Little Kim,
nice.
Queen Latifah, and Money Love.
Here we go.
Name 1 member from the Tribe Called Quest.
Q-Tip.
There we
Good
go.
Oh my God! Congratulations.
Officially Urban
Thank you.
Bobby.
Yeah, but I'm going to know more next week. And I'm going to know the week before, because I'm now diving into the albums, I'm driving into the work. I'm driving into the lyrics. I'm driving into the soul and the street mentality, I know I grew up with country clubs. I know I grew up with trees.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know I grew up with, you know what I mean? Just listen. Schwinn.
Let's go.
Schwinn bikes.
Yep.
I knew I grew up with New Balance.
Yeah, but talk about the pain.
The pain was tough, man. It's like, bro, growing up, dude, it's like, I'd be like, I don't want kimchi jjigae. You mean? I want galbi some or whatever, right?
Let's go, yeah.
I want oxtail soup, ma, right? She's like, no, you're eating the kimchi jjigae. And I was like, what the fuck you, man? They had, like, my school, right? We had pencils, right? And some of the eraser tips were worn out. You know what I mean? It's, you got to have the full eraser tip. Sometimes it was just the metal, And it's just
Then you're just ripping your paper.
yeah, you're ripping paper, dude, right? Let me just say that my school, right? In art class, they only taught us 2 forms of origami.
What are the 2?
Right, so the plane.
Oh,
yeah.
Airplane.
Yeah. They go paper, fuck, bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And then a boat. I know how to do a boat, right?
Yeah.
A boat.
Pull up a paper now. I want you to do a boat.
Paper, George.
We'll fast forward this part.
George, grab a piece of paper.
I don't believe he can do a boat or an airplane.
It's TigerBelly.
You're doing a boat as well after I'm done.
Oh yeah, I can do a boat. I make paper boats every time it rains.
This one?
And I put it down. I let it go down the hill.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, that one is. That's the way I make paper boat. I can do it with my eyes closed.
Okay, here. So check it. No, I'm done. Let me no. Let's reveal my boat.
Wow.
Right. So here is an origami boat. Okay. Fuck you, Khalyla.
I wasn't.
Fuck you.
Okay, then I have a question.
Yeah. Now you make one, lady.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Every time it rains, you know what I do? I make paper boats, and then I let them down the steep hill, right?
Yeah.
And you've always said over the years that
Make yours.
you don't know how to make a boat, which is why you can't join me. So you kind of just fucked yourself the next time it rains. Now I know you can make a boat.
Oh, I see.
I just wanted to test him.
I see.
I see.
Nice, she got you.
So anyway, the struggle. Let's go back to the struggle.
When you were saying that, you kind of had the similar cadence to Eminem. That like.
Thank you, man.
Which I would love for you to.
I appreciate it.
Take a look at these lyrics and try to see if you can say the beginning of this song.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy.
No. You know the song.
What song is that?
Dun, dun,
Oh
dun,
my
dun,
God.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know it. I just learned it.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit down his sweater, mom's
Why
spaghetti.
is everyone so aggressive about
His mom's sweaty, knees
Eminem.
weak, arms are heavy.
There we go.
There's vomit on the sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. Make the boat.
I'm making the fucking boat, you dum-dum.
Oh, so you know how to make the boat, the same boat I make.
Of course.
Then why did you challenge me? It's an easy thing.
Because
Everyone
you've
knows
been
it.
lying to me for years saying
Is this
you
true or
didn't want to
false?
join my boat sessions in the rain because you don't know how to make boats.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
believe
I'm
you.
tired of this bullshit. You guys, I'm going to say something right now, okay? You know when I'm lying, and you know when I'm telling the truth, okay? So let's not get it twisted, yo, okay? Don't get it twisted, bro. All right, so what I'm saying, right, I don't like being challenged when you guys know I'm telling the truth, okay?
We don't know when you're telling
Yes,
the
you do.
truth.
I think you really do. I'll give you an example, all right? I'm going to tell you 2 stories, all right? You tell me what's true and what's not true, okay?
This is good.
I want to close my eyes for this because I know your
Okay, you already
lying
know.
face.
You already know all my stories.
Face
So you
value.
can't say anything,
Me and George.
Oh, that's true.
right? You already know a lot of my stories, all right?
George.
Ta-da!
Wow.
So when I was in La Jolla,
First story.
okay, I was driving down the street, right, and there was a man, right, who had died, and he was in plastic. He was just on the side of the road. There was an ambulance there, but he was jogging, I guess, and in the plastic, right, he was in mid-jog, like this, and he was in the plastic.
Rigor mortis.
Yeah, like this, okay? That's one story.
Okay.
Second story,
Yeah.
I was in an A meeting, and
Now he's trying to trick us. Don't fall.
no, it was an A meeting, and there was a kid sitting next to me and a woman sitting next to him, right? And the kid was sleeping. I'm watching the A meeting. 20 minutes in, the woman next to this kid starts screaming at an A meeting, right? I turn around, the kid is dead. What's true? What's false?
You go first. I'm going to go with the first one is true. The second one is false.
Okay. What's you?
First one's the lie. The second one's the true one.
Second one's the true one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're different. We both have different answers.
You just between them.
Okay. They're both true.
I knew I should.
You see, this is how.
But the
you're
second
just-
one's more true.
No, they're both true.
No, but
And I'll
what-
tell you what.
I'll tell you what. You guys, you know what I mean? Fuck you guys.
You tricked us.
Fuck y'all, man.
I just can't imagine
Yeah.
that the guy running died
was
like
like
this
this.
and rapped like this.
It was an exaggeration.
That's still a lie.
Oh,
That's a lie.
you said 2 podcasts ago. No more embellishments.
Yeah, no more embellishment.
Look, listen.
Oh, okay.
In podcasting, if I don't embellish, no one's gonna listen to this fucking thing.
Hey,
All of us.
what's the original story, not embellished, of the guy on the road? I'm just curious.
All right, I was
To
driving
compare.
down the street, right?
Okay.
And there was a man laying there. He wasn't wearing a jogging suit, right? But he was in plastic,
Oh,
right? And there was an ambulance.
He just saw a hit and run.
so the interesting part of the story was a lie.
Yes.
the
I
frozen.
think I'm
part.
still
Right.
all right.
Can I tell you another story that actually happened? And I want to see if any of you guys would side with me. Okay? Because I was with my girlfriend, Christine, at the time, right? And we got in a gigantic fight. Like, I almost broke up with her. That's how bad
Is
the
this
fight
the
was.
Vegas story?
No.
Because I side with.
No, side with me. No, listen to the story.
Okay.
Listen to the fucking story.
Okay.
We were on the 91 freeway. It was traffic. It was during a traffic when it was like a Sunday. There was no games going. There was nothing going on, and it was just we could not move. And then we passed a woman. The ambulance hadn't even gotten there yet. Who was naked in the street, dead.
Oh.
Flat face flat on the ground. I'm afraid to tell this story. What about your reaction?
I'm intrigued.
Yeah. All right. So, and it was horrifying. I mean, obviously, everyone driving by was in complete and utter like a shock.
Yeah.
And I go, and I said to Christine, I go, that was terrible. She said, oh my God. And I go, and I made a joke. I said, she did have a nice ass. No. Which is true. Which is true. She did have one.
Okay, proceed.
I love you. I love you. George. I love you. I love you in this moment. And I realized that you're a real comrade. And if I was going down a real dark path, you would follow me down that path, and I really appreciate it. Dude, bro, I'm telling you right, you're my second in command, dude. I'm telling you right now, dude. Oh my God, you're my buddy. Oh shit, thank you so much. She goes, what'd you say? I go,
Yeah.
yeah, she has a nice ass. And then she goes, I mean, you're fuck. You know what I mean? It was like fucking in my face, right? And I was just like, then I started feeling guilty, like, oh shit. Right? So let me ask you something. Let me ask you guys something. So and I pray for her. And what happened, I hope they found whoever did that. And it's fucking terrible, all right? But given the circumstances, was it wrong for me to say?
I have actually, I think,
Yeah.
but I'm looking at it from your lens and how you cope with feeling traumatized is that you immediately go for the joke when you're uncomfortable.
Yeah, I do it in funerals.
But she's also trying to cope. She also just saw something really traumatic, right? That is a traumatic thing to see someone face down like that.
Yeah.
You in that moment would piss me the fuck off. I would probably like launch myself off the car in a rage.
And then we lay next to her.
Yeah, with my nice ass. No,
So-
she's. The reason that
Fuck you, man. You know you wanted to laugh. fuck you, man.
It's fucked up. What you're
I know.
saying.
I was.
I don't even think you were laughing about it then.
I
think
wasn't.
you were
I was
trying
just
to
telling a
cope.
joke. I was just telling a joke.
No,
right?
I think, but
she
you
really had a. But anyway, my
poor
point.
Christine, you put her through that bullshit
yeah, it's
all the
bullshit.
time?
It's bullshit. What do you think, Gilb?
Good time.
No, honestly, I want your honest, authentic
In
answer.
that moment, terrible.
Would you have laughed if you were the guy?
I don't know.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
There's something
Here,
funny.
but this
George?
situation, very funny.
Well, all I can think is that reminds me of like, what would I do with my wife? And I would like probably think something similar and then not say it anymore because I've gotten in trouble too many times.
That's right,
Yeah.
and that's why we're homies. That's why we're homies. But can I tell you, I don't know why this incident sprung up another thing, the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. Okay, I was at the LAX, and I was watching the news, and at the time, there was a speed chase. You know how 20 cops are chasing this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
And it's live, right? So it's live, and I was sitting there waiting for the board to board my plane, and they showed this like a helicopter got really close. The guy came out of the car on, I think it was the same freeway, 91, or one of those weird freeways. It wasn't a major one. It was one of those like a 705, one of those weirder ones. You know what I mean? Not that I have nothing against freeways. All freeways are legitimately equal. You know what I mean? Yeah, the 101 is just as equal as the 15 freeway.
Equal rights.
Except, they've done songs about the 101.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Depeche Mode, etc. My point is this. They showed this guy come out, and the cops are surrounding him, and there's no editing. The guy just pulls out a gun and shoots himself in the face on live TV, brains everywhere, and it was the most horrifying thing. I think I was traumatized by that for months.
Yeah.
It fucked me up. I couldn't sleep. It was terrible. Anyway, da-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah. Nice ass. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I feel for Christine.
Shout out to Christine.
I just want to tell, let me just a message out to Christine, right? I loved her. I still love her. I'm happy for her. She has a kid now. She's a great husband. That's why I've never met him, but he seems great. He seems really great and wholesome, what she likes. And I think about her a lot.
What happened there? Because I know what happened with Sarah. In fact, Sarah and I are
Because
BFFs.
I don't want to bring up personal things.
I'm just saying, in her defense, without knowing what happened between you, you are a handful. And I don't know, you know what I mean? It's hard work. It really is like hard, laborious thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I drove half an hour here to unlock a door for Bobby.
Hey, thank you, George. And you know why you had to do it?
Okay, this is ridiculous.
Because
You want to go there?
This is what I told him. Did you use
hold on.
What happened?
WD-40?
Hold on. Give me my box.
Yeah, I said just buy some.
No, I need a Zipex. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. Relationships take work, guys. A lot of us will drop anything to go help someone we care about. It's called empathy and caring. And we'll go out of our way to treat other people well. But how often do we give ourselves the same treatment? That's what I'm saying. I punish myself all the time. And I learned this through BetterHelp, that there is help for us and to love ourselves. We have to get to the point where we love ourselves. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist. So you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to.
And sometimes I really don't want to. When I'm having a particularly heavy day and I just want to cry in bed and speak into a phone, that's an option for me. I also have an option to write down my feelings on their journal feature. So if I'm having some big feelings, but it's 5 days away from my appointment.
And it's much more affordable than in-person therapy. Like you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. And if you guys give it a try and see why 2 million people have used BetterHelp online therapy.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. TigerBelly listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/belly. That's BetterHelp.com/belly.
I'd like to tell this story.
Go ahead.
Please do.
I think it's my story to tell.
I was wondering what this was. This was sitting on my desk.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's WD-40, and I'll tell you why it's there. So, Bobby, you can't have nice things around the house. You simply
This is
cannot.
such fucking bullshit.
You cannot have.
This is such fucking bullshit what you guys are doing.
You can defend yourself in like 3 minutes.
Go ahead.
And I'm
Oh,
done.
Perfect. Oh, I like this. Okay.
So you can't have nice things. You can't have. He will either spill Red Bull on it and cause it never to work again. If it's a nice door you have in your home, he will slam it so hard with no regard that like all the bolts come off, which was the case with this particular door. So I was in New York, and he calls me and he was like, "I cannot get through this door." And I was like, well, yeah, you broke it and now it's lodged. I was like, why don't you go buy some WD-40 and just,
Jimmy.
loosen it up and it'll work. And he was like, I won't do that. Instead, he uses a hammer. He uses a fucking crowbar, and he throws a kitchen sink at this fucking door. And then I say, and he was like,
before I got here?
Yeah, before you got here. And I say, you know what? And he's like, nothing's fucking worked. I fucking hate this door. And I'm like, it's not the door. And I'm like, and he's not letting me, like, the next hour, he's just constantly calling me. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you except maybe call George Kimmel.
Go ahead.
Okay. I got a text. I'm busy. I'm working. I'm like, okay.
Oh, really busy working, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. What are you working on?
Lots of hit podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hit pod.
But can I ask you this?
Okay. It's all thanks to you, so I dropped everything.
No.
I rushed over here in Friday traffic.
That literally is not where I was going. That literally was not where I'm going.
Hit me with
Okay.
your- Defend yourself in this.
What I'm saying is that I invited you in to our family.
I did.
Exactly, but you would not. Exactly, but you would not have known who he was without me. Correct?
Who do I have to be more thankful
No,
to?
correct?
Correct.
Okay. The reason why I suggested him, why?
You didn't even know his name when you introduced him.
No,
to
that's
him.
not true. That's absolutely
You were
crazy.
like the maker producer.
I knew Raphael. What's his name?
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ralph.
Rough.
Andreas. I knew Andreas and Kimmel years ago. Andreas directed me in a sketch, right?
Oh.
And I knew George was
Emperor
my
of the world,
producer
yeah.
at Maker, right? And we had many meetings, and I knew his name. That's ridiculous, right? Go ahead. Keep going.
Oh, I'm just going to say I drop everything. I was like, what is it? You're like, just suck. So bring WD-40, bring everything you need. I buy some things on the way here. I show up, walk in. Here's how difficult it was to open the door.
Thank you, George.
Interesting.
Now, in your defense, though, it was fairly stuck. It was very hard to turn. So I had to, scrape a whole bunch of grime off of it and pour WD-40 down it and make it so it was easy to. It wasn't going to be easy to turn.
Yo, son, lean back. Lean back, son.
Yo,
Lean back, son.
Urban Bobby ain't playing right now.
Yeah, I got boundaries, dog. Is that your end? Mm-hmm. May I talk?
That's yeah.
He didn't say anything bad.
You didn't. I absorbed everything you said.
Mm-hmm.
May I?
Yeah.
Thank you. So I wake up to the dogs whimpering because the dogs had been in the we have a kettle, not a kettle.
Oh, God. That was a Freudian slip.
Sounds like an Asian.
You're not about to cook them.
Oh no!
We have a kettle.
No. What's it called? What
Kennel?
It's a crate.
kennel? We have a
Kennel.
kennel.
A cauldron.
We have a kennel, right?
Yeah.
Kennel,
Yeah.
and we have little cages,
Crates.
crates. They're cages.
Frying pans. Yeah.
Ooh, Tana.
Yeah.
We have these
Walk.
we have these amazing custom-made, beautiful cush
Pink,
crates
and they're cush with their padding in
from
it.
Rock of Cages, if you guys ever need.
So Jules, right? She knows that I wake up late, right? So she goes to college at 8 a.m, right?
Mm-hmm.
I told her the night before, I go, don't put them in the kennel when I'm home, right? She does anyway, okay? So when I wake up to their crying, I go out there and I see that Stubbs had pooed in the kennel and he was suffering. Oh, no. And he's a big dog and he's like squirming around. I had to clean the whole fucking thing, right? So imagine how long he had to sit there like that. To me, you wake up, no coffee, and you're like, oh, fuck, I got to take them out. I go to the back door, it's completely fucking locked, right? And the dogs are running around with shit and piss, and I don't know what they're gonna do. So I'm panicking. It doesn't open. I can't turn it, right? I'm panicking. The only way out, right, is through our bedroom then, right? But I have to lift the blinds, right? So I'm in a shock panic mode, right? I'm not myself. I just woke up. It's stressful. I'm also a guy
Your thumbs are weak in the morning. Right?
God, I want to throat sock you so bad, babe, but I'm not gonna.
It was helpful, but also insulting.
Insulting, yeah. I thought my thumbs are very strong.
He doesn't have a.
I could beat you in
thumb.
fuck.
Oh,
you.
actually, thumb war right now.
Thumb war. Go ahead.
Here we go. One game.
1, 2, 3.
3, 4.
Okay. Anyway, she's doing. You know how she Adesanya.
Oh,
She does thumb roll like Adesanya
Stylebender.
from Stylebender, and I'm doing Khabib.
in and out.
I want to get in.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's grapple.
But your thumb versus my thumb would be if like
Oh,
Henry
here's another shame.
would be like if Henry Cejudo fought like Misha Serkinov.
That's the tallest dude. It's a very big size difference.
So I don't
Misha.
like rolling up our blinds because it gets stuck, and it's one of those automatic ones, and the roller gets caught.
Yeah.
So I hate doing it, but I did it. I got them out, and then I spent the next half an hour trying to open the back door, and then I went and got a key. I went around, and the lock almost broke, right? And I didn't know what to do. I'm not a mechanic, all right? I've never worked in a shop, right? I didn't grow up on a farm, with animals. I 7-day Adventistness, right? I don't know anything about that, right? All I know is I can't fucking open the door. And so what do? I fucking call a real man.
Me.
No, you, but him,
That's good.
right? A guy that I thought was going to be on my side completely and not use it against me. And I called him and I go, sir, right? I go, sir, I can't open this. I know you're a mechanic. Please come over. Help me. And you did, but then you used it against me. It fucking hurts, my friend.
Okay. Well, I ruined all the goodwill is gone now.
Yeah. So
Glad I could.
apologize.
Glad I drove in,
Apologize.
I drove in traffic for goodwill, and then Friday traffic was a waste. What am I apologizing for?
Nothing. I want to say thanks for helping. I didn't know that it was that, of a to-do or a task.
No, it was very easy.
And you went out of your way, and you had
that's
a
what was
busy
so-
day. You went out, you drove around town.
Here's what I'll say about why
it's
it
fucked.
is a big deal because all you could have done was do exactly what I said, which is why don't you go get some WD-40 and I will walk you through how to
I
do
don't
it.
know. I think that's a fucking. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That
see,
sounds
you
like a
were-
transformer to me.
You were weaponizing
You know what I
you were weaponizing your incompetencies. You know exactly that you can do it, Bobby. You just don't want to do it, or you want to try. So now he has to leave his family.
Did you go to the store to buy the WD-40?
Yeah. No, but there's a hardware store very close to here.
There we go. I don't know a
just
hardware
discovered.
store.
There's one right here.
That's what I discovered. It's so much easier now that I've discovered that.
Yeah, and I want to discover them too.
Do not bail him
hip-hop.
out next time,
So
George.
I'm going to discover hardware stores like I do hip hop. Let me grow.
Name 3
What?
hardware stores.
Home Depot, is that one?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Ace Hardware.
Yep.
Let's go. One more.
Aaron Brothers?
What is Aaron Brothers?
I bet there's an Aaron Brothers somewhere in America.
Is it a hardware store though?
There is an
Is
Aaron
that a
Brothers.
framing? Is that did they do custom
I think they
framing?
do custom framing, but they do custom framing, but it's close enough.
They would have WD-40. Maybe.
They would have WD-40. If I went in there, do you have WD-40? Well, we don't sell it. Just give me some. Like I went to the fucking Verizon store, and they go, give me an adapter or some weird adapter I needed, and they go, we don't sell that. But the guy went behind the counter and just got me one that was in a drawer. He goes, this has been in the drawer for a year. No one's using it, so here, just gave it to me. So Aaron Brothers would do it.
Yeah.
So am I close enough?
Yeah.
So thank you so much for helping me. Right? I'm sorry that I didn't go to the hardware store and get the WD-40 myself. I felt like it wasn't an oil thing. I just felt like it was mechanical. You know what I mean? So I apologize.
But we have to learn how to troubleshoot. So even if it is something more mechanical, we start with the oil thing. We start with the basics, and then we work our way through the problem. But we got to try, Bobby.
Okay, but I
George
just woke
can't
up.
save you from everything.
I understand that, but what I just didn't. Okay. Sorry.
Tell me about, did you do anything with Cuffed, or was that just an Instagram post?
Oh, yeah. What is that cuff post you posted? I know.
Yeah, tingle when I saw it.
Here's what I know about this project is that it's been 15 years in the making. They have talked about this since the day they met. What's Cuffed?
So I went to his house,
David Choe.
and obviously there was a lot of fighting and crying.
For real?
Oh yeah,
Oh, man.
a lot of fighting and crying. At one point, because we were filming the whole thing, I took my mic pack off.
Oh,
and I
this is real.
Yeah, and I just basically, I'm leaving. I can't do this. So it was just a lot of that, right? But I was there for 5 hours, and we really connected in a way that I've never connected with that guy before. We cried and held each other, and he's literally like a brother. He really is. I love him so much. I know him. So check it out. So that's toward the end. We cried, we made up, and then he brought out the thing. But here's what happened. We had it on, and he goes, "Let's just experiment, see how long we can do it." We did it for 5 minutes, and he goes, "All right, let's end." And I literally, this is not a joke, I misplaced the key. I didn't know where the key was. It was in any of my pockets. And if you've ever been to the house that he grew up in, it's all paint and wood chips, and it's an artist's colony. It's just, there's no way to find it. He was freaking the fuck out. He was screaming like, "What the fuck, man? What the fuck?" He was trying to pull my hand off of his. He couldn't do it, right? And then I was like, "Don't fucking, you're hurting me." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was 7 minutes. It was in my pocket. You know what I mean? It ended up in my pocket. But my point is that for 7 minutes we couldn't do it.
Oh my.
And we wanted to do 30 days.
Yeah.
Sleep on the same bed. There's no way we can do it. We'll kill each other.
I think the first 10 will be very, testy, but I think you both are going to resign to the exhaustion.
I think if it was a real show and like A24 wanted to do a reality show and they're like,
wow.
"Let's try this,"
Yeah.
I think him and I would be like, "All right."
Let's go for it, man.
But David's acting now. I don't want to tell what project he's in, but it was a project that I auditioned for, couldn't get in, and he got in. You know what I mean? So I auditioned 3 times. Fine, he got it, right? And he was just like, no, yeah. Anyway, unhelpful advice.
Unhelpful Advice with Bobby and Khalyla. Hi, TigerBelly fam. My name is Alex. My dog is turning 10 this year, and she's the perfect dog. We've lost a loved one during the past 2 years, and my wife and I are always nervous about losing our dog, too. Some friends have told us to clone our dog, but we feel super strange about doing something like that. As fellow dog lovers, do you have any advice on if you would ever clone your dogs, or if you have any other ideas on how to cope with the nervousness of our dog's death? Love you guys, Alex.
I'm conflicted with that.
As am I.
I don't think you are.
What do you mean?
You think she'd clone?
No, I think that I think you have the right point of view. There's so many dogs out there that need fostering, that need help, and they're in, what's that? That's our dog?
Their dog.
Oh my God.
Imagine
I would clone it. but-
Imagine what $80,000 that you would pay to clone your dog. To clone your dog. Imagine how much $80,000 can do to actually help dogs in need.
But can I also say this? If you're, this is going to be controversial. I don't know what to say.
He's got a nice ass.
And it's a controversial what I'm about to say, right? And would you just hear me out, okay? So I believe that each dog, though, is special, unique,
Yep.
right? And I believe that they have their own personalities, like us. You know what I mean? We are snowflakes, okay? Individuals, right? So I believe that, like, let's suppose in life, let's say the world got together and we had this one economy and we had one global government, right? And they go, "We have the technology to clone 3 humans that have died," right? Only 3. We're going to do it. We're thinking about Steve Jobs, cloning him, Einstein, and we got some Cleopatra's DNA from one of the mummified things, right? Or John. He works at the Cabo Cantina in Huntington Beach. Who would you clone?
Who? If John is my brother,
My
I
brother-
choose
No,
John.
he's not. He's not. He's just. We're watching it from the news.
I have no emotional connection to any of the 3 you just mentioned.
I know, but you would clone those 3 before John. Is basically what
Actually, I
I'm saying.
have-
So one of my point is this.
If you said my dad, I would say my dad.
That's true, and that would be justified. But we only have 3, and this is a global thing.
My
Okay.
dad is
So what I'm saying, I don't know why I just said that, but I'm just saying that. So if he, you know what I mean, is Einstein, right?
Einstein of dogs.
The Einstein of dogs, and you believe that you'll never find a dog like this, and you have the money to do it. Do it. I want to clone my dog Remy.
Okay, give your reason.
And the reason why I want to clone my dog Remy is because we got Remy when he was 9 years old.
As 8.
8 or 9 years old, and he had a rough childhood. You know, he had a limp. There was things like teeth missing.
He'd broken his back.
He had PTSD.
He had been abused.
He'd
his whole
abused
life.
his whole life, and basically he thinks that this house is the 4 seasons, right? He's just relaxing,
Always lying down.
always laying down and just relaxing, and just wants touches, right, and little cuddles. My point is that I want to clone Remy because I never got to see Remy as a puppy.
Or as a happy.
As a happy puppy. And what I would do is clone Remy and then raise Remy with so much love and care. And that's just a dream of mine. And and he's also, Remy is what, 12 years old now almost? Right? We're not going to have Remy for very long. And I want to clone him.
Here's why I would say not to clone, because it's not guaranteed that even though you have the genetic match of this dog, there is environmental factors that do play into an animal's personality. For example, in This American Life, there was a prized bull that this couple was very, very obsessed with, and they loved this bull. This bull passed away,
But
so they
also
decided
this-
to clone the bull.
Can I add what the bull was like?
Bull 2.0 was aggressive. They could not tame this animal. It
But
was
bull number
completely
one,
different.
bull number one, also took photos with kids. So it was so docile and loving that you could put like 5 kids on it and they take photos, right?
Yeah.
They cloned the same fucking thing, like you said.
Yeah.
Right? And it maimed
It impaled
the owner
certain people,
3
yeah.
times.
Oh my God.
Like to the point where he had to go to the hospital and he almost died. Right? And they were kind of like, is this the same? But it was, so you never know.
You never know.
You never know. This dude, you think it's Einstein? It could be Ted Bundy the next time.
Right.
All right? So we never know.
There you go.
But I would clone him because that's a special dog. But how much is 80 grand now?
That's really expensive.
Yeah, I think that the last time we checked, it was somewhere there. At least
No, I think
one
in America
Korea,
it's 50 grand.
The one in Korea was expensive.
Can I ask you a real serious question?
Yeah.
Though? If I do, because I have one road date on the books, and if I make a certain amount of money on it, could I save that specific chunk of money to clone Remy?
No.
Please.
No, sweetie.
Why?
Because there's so many dogs in shelters.
We'll get another one.
It just goes against like everything I've like worked. You know me. I foster like 6.
But how about this?
dogs a year.
Can I save Remy's calm and pee and all the
Ew.
stuff that he needs to? I don't know what you need to say.
Here's what I'll tell you to do. I would say get him taxidermize him, get him stuffed, and hug him every night.
Okay, can I taxi him?
Yeah,
Taxidermy
you
him.
can. Yeah, Remy's very cute.
This is a Viagen. This is one of the companies listed in.
So how much is it?
What does it cost? A dog
50,000 for the dog. Cat cloning is 35,000 in 2 equal installments.
cloning? This is crazy.
So it's 100 grand?
No,
Oh,
25,
oh,
25.
oh, yeah. I don't know. It seems doable.
Yeah.
It's doable. It's just
Yeah. I might do it.
interesting.
Because can I say this? Why can't I, in our relationship, why can't I make a decision?
You can make your decision, correct?
So if Remy dies, can I make a decision and go, I want to clone Remy.
Why are you talking about Remy dying? I'm gonna cry.
Anyway, thanks for the email.
What are
I
some-
apologize.
I love Remy.
He is a kind of aggressive and grumpy, and if it wasn't for the fact that he didn't have teeth, he already would have put tons of holes in her body.
Yeah.
But this is why, all the more reason why he wants to clone Remy, because he's been dealt a really shitty hand, and maybe that's why he's as grumpy as he is.
I mean, how many times that dog ran away? Like,
Not from us.
No, he ran away to find us.
oh,
Yeah, he ran away twice from the previous foster to find us, is what we believe.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's interesting. If they can clone, let me ask you this question, George. Mm-hmm. If they can clone a dog and a cat, why can't they clone a human?
I think more the ethical
Yeah.
side of it.
But they can, though.
Yeah, you have designer babies now. You can do anything.
But can you clone a human? And then, here's an idea. If you clone a human, right, can religious people say God created him or man created him?
But everything is under the watch of
The Lord, Jesus. I
God.
get it. What do you think?
I'm not sure if this is a Seventh-day Adventist lore, but I think it probably is. Probably from Dinosaur Bob, who came to school when I was in grade school.
What did he say?
What did Dinosaur Bob
He said
say?
that the reason the flood happened is because man was, mixing different animals, and that's how you got the dinosaurs.
That sounds like SDA.
And then, the reason,
Looking this up.
It's just
that we have and you think there's not it can't be a 5,000-year-old Earth because it's got to be millions of years because there was different levels, okay? But no, every level is when it flooded, the dumb little tiny things flooded and got filled.
what's
with
a tiny thing, like a tadpole?
little tadpoles
or
and stuff.
cells are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like
Amoebas.
little things got
when you
flooded
say little
first.
things, what the fuck do you mean?
DNA?
primal,
Or like-
whatever was alive, quote unquote, 3 million years ago.
All right.
That got flooded first, and then everything started hiking up the mountains, and it got flooded in different layers. So that's why you have different layers. Is everything kept on running up the mountain and then got flooded, and that's why it's looks like it's evolution, because it looks like these are millions of years between each layer. But no, it was basically a half a day between.
This is what
each layer.
Dinosaur Bob told you.
Yeah, that's what he told us.
Interesting.
That's why.
Did you believe it as a kid?
Oh, 5,000-year-old year. Yes, I remember. What was almost a really embarrassing situation for me was an anthropology class at University of Michigan where I transferred junior year of college. We were in some group talking about the difference between humans and something, and I almost raised my hand and said 5,000 years ago at the Ark, there were only only
they
two
would've kicked
people,
you out.
Noah and
They would've kicked you out
Noah
of
and his
school.
wife. So it's so amazing we have such diversity now. And
then when did you realize you were wrong? Do you still believe that? Fuck.
Oh, well, Dinosaur Bob was pretty cool. I want to find him again.
Yeah.
No, that's not him. That's not.
That's Dinosaur Bob, dude.
Still a great
No.
illustration there. I love it. Look at that.
Yeah.
Bobby,
Yeah. Yes, Khalyla.
what are 3 differences between an ape and a monkey?
Shoot, don't ask me this.
I gave you the answer.
Ape doesn't have tails,
Correct.
and monkeys do. Although, I could argue that as well. I'll prove to you.
Don't even say Curious George, because Curious George is an ape and possibly a
He's
macaque.
not. He's not.
Yes, he's an ape. He doesn't have a tail.
What do they say in the book?
Curious George.
They call it a monkey because kids don't know the difference. It's like monkey.
They call it a
is
monkey. He's a monkey. And if
You're not
you
going to
claim-
correct the kid and say it's an ape, kid.
bro.
Who has a larger brain?
Is there a tail?
No, therefore.
Exactly. Therefore, monkeys don't have tails as well.
No, therefore, Curious George is an ape.
Okay, so
What's the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
obviously alligators are bigger.
Is it just snout?
Opposite.
Crocodiles are bigger.
Yeah.
Crocodiles are more ethnic, in the sense that
They're from the Philippines?
This is good.
they're minorities.
We never talk about
Because-
minorities.
I'll tell you why they're more aggressive.
They are.
That's how I know they're minorities. They're more aggressive.
Oh my god. It's a play on our pal Rogan.
Yeah.
Alligators don't have any. They're missing teeth because they're from the south.
Yeah.
Okay, close enough. What about seals and sea lions?
Why are you doing this? Because let me say something right now. If you would have asked me 6 months ago about hip hop, I wouldn't know anything, right? You want me to do a deep dive in animals? Because I will outschool you.
I just wanted to have you guess.
Okay, so what's the sea lions and what?
Seals.
Sea lions are mixed with
A lion.
but feline entities, like feline DNA, right? And they growl like a lion. They're bigger. Are they bigger? What do you know?
I just went to the aquarium and I was wondering
just
what the
did go
difference
there.
was. I was like,
Just went there.
He
are
just
these
went
the
to an
same
aquarium.
thing?
Yeah, he
with
does
different names.
Okay.
No. Sea lions, you can tell are sea lions because they're able to prop themselves up this way. Seals are more flat. So their
they
front
waddle.
flippers are able to kind of walk the sea lions. And sea lions have ears. Seals have internal ears. That's all.
Okay, good.
No ear hole.
So a sea lion is bigger,
Yeah.
like I said.
No, not necessarily bigger.
Yeah. Look at the photo. Are they not bigger?
And these are accurate photos.
Like,
These
you
are
have
accurate
photos.
Yeah. All right. So they have the same. The flippers are different.
The front flippers they can walk with. In a seal, they can't use their front flippers to walk or to flop around.
I mean, since we're talking about
Yeah.
differences, we might as well. I feel like you guys probably already taken this quiz, but have you guys done a difference between a Chinese, Korean, and Japanese person? Can you guys actually tell as Asians?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Okay,
You guys
yeah,
join
okay.
answers together.
Right there.
Actually,
is-
say your answer out loud.
I'll say Japanese.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Japanese. Oh,
Oh, you didn't know China? You said the Korean and Japanese. I didn't know Chinese was an option.
Dude, it's in the list.
Oh,
what are you
sorry,
talking
sorry.
about? Don't try
do it
that
again. Do it again. Do it again.
MC Light was on the photo.
All right, go down. Go down.
this is Japanese.
Oh, this is tough.
That's Japanese.
You sure?
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. There's 15. Let's see.
This is great.
A lot of Asians couldn't pass.
Oh,
this.
Korean.
No.
Korean.
Japanese.
Korean.
Japanese.
Korean.
I think-
Japanese.
I think
Korean.
it's Japanese.
Korean.
Japanese. There we go. Come on, the blonde hair?
So I won, babe.
Okay.
This is tricky, I think.
God, with the glasses, I'm gonna go ahead and
It's
say
the vibe, because the vibe can kind of throw off, I think, some of these.
I'm gonna say Chinese.
Khalyla?
We haven't had a Chinese one yet, so let's
We
go
have.
Chinese.
Boom.
Yeah.
Like, I would have said Japanese.
Okay. Korean.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
Korean
it looks like
for
a youth,
sure.
that's a youth pastor.
Yeah, it's Korean for sure. Youth pastor.
Come on, George. Let's get in
Chinese.
on it, George.
No, I would say Korean.
Chinese.
Korean.
Yep.
Wow.
Yes, I.
Fuck.
Is it the
All
face shape? It's a face shape.
Yeah, I suck. I fucked up.
Ooh.
Ooh, Filipino.
I was going to say none of the above.
I'm gonna say Korean.
I'm going Chinese.
Bobby? Chinese, Korean?
If that's Korean, I'm just gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna say Chinese.
Why you lose your shit?
Ooh, oh, right there.
There we go.
That's a hard one.
Cough.
Japanese.
Yeah. He looks like, or is that a trick? Because the way his hair is and his glasses. Khalyla?
I'll say Japanese.
Damn.
Damn, dog. Fuck. That
We
was
don't
hard.
know either.
No, China has a lot of diversity, like variety.
a
hard
that's,
one.
that we don't.
This is Japanese.
Oh, that's got to be Japanese.
Right?
That looks
That's-
like
I say Chinese.
Tanaka.
Chinese.
I say Japanese.
You could go Japanese.
Korean. What?
Oh, we're both wrong. In fact, what I would love to do is get you. Let's do next time. Let's do this, all right? Whoever our guest is next time.
Make them take this every time.
No, but let's create our own one. So you do it.
Find
you
people?
can't judge. No, get 30 people,
Okay.
right? 10, 10, 10, right? Let's throw in another category.
Which-
Philippine or Jungle Asians. Jungle Asians should be a fourth category. And when I mean that, I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm just talking about Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, in the Philippines.
Explain it.
Indonesia.
Guys, they're juggling. I'm not
Right.
being disrespectful. There are these people that are
Yeah.
juggling.
So anyway, thanks for listening to another episode, and I love you guys so much. Good night.
Love you. Bye.